my crafty friends. This is Debbie with DRN Market, and this is going to be hashtag Christmas in July. Now, if you've seen the flip through of my little mini journal Christmas tree ornament, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, that's okay. We're going to, I'm going to recreate this for you, so hopefully you'll be able to follow along and create your own. So, okay, so this is the items that I've used. I use the, this is upholstery fabric, and I think, I didn't do this in the other journals, but I think in these, going forward, I'm just going to keep the fabric the same on the outside as the inside. So first what you need to do is get some cardstock, whatever you want to call it. I know this is cereal box. This is the perfect weight for it. I didn't use a cereal box. I actually used a macaroni and cheese box for my other ones that I've already created. But if you don't have a box, like this is the Lunchables box. It's a little bit thinner, not too bad, but this spine is a little bit bigger. Which the spine I'm using is about 1.5 inches, and this is almost 1 3/4 inches. But it doesn't matter as long as you know, have enough fabric to cover it. So that's an option. Another option is just taking a piece. This is just a large packaging envelope, and I created the score lines with my scoreboard. So that's on my my trimmer. Sorry guys. Okay, so these are the dimensions. Is this whole the length of this whole thing right here is 8.5 inches. So let's see, I was gonna try, yeah, what I'll do is I'll just put the 8.5 here. Just do like 8.5 inches. And this is from this point to this point. Ooh, that was a wiggly line. And then the, again, the spine is 1.5 inches. And so, you know, you can create your own size. You don't have to follow these, but I'm just trying to help you out here. And my height of the journal is 5 inches. So I just, you know, I just came up with this to what, you know, looked good to me. That's why I chose it. So, like this, I chose this because this is a little bit more sturdier than this Lunchable one. But, you know, whatever you have, it's all going to be glued and sewn together. And I do recommend, if you're not going to sew it, to actually use a glue for fabric. And that would be the fabric tag. So, and this is very, I mean, the fabric will actually, you know, help firm it up a little bit, make it a little bit more sturdy. So, okay, there's those dimensions, and all of this will be in the description. So I actually think I had that on the flip through, but I will make sure it's in the description also. So, and we're going to use this for our 2 pieces. Again, you guys, this is just, I cut this already just so it's more manageable on my work surface. So let's see here. I don't want to waste too much of it, so maybe I'll, and I think I cut this like 7 inches tall just to give me some room. So what I'll do is I'll just place the cardboard here. I don't necessarily want those salvage ends, because it'll just be different on the other end. So I'm going to pull, actually should just cut that off. These are my fabric scissors if they look a little strange. And the reason too I gave myself extra room is because I'm pretty sure I didn't cut my fabric very square, and so it'll give, but this, you know, it just gives you some room there. So let's see here. We'll just flip it over. Like I said, I'm giving myself some room. I don't want to cut it perfectly to the cardboard journal book yet. Okay, let me just throwing that behind me, get that out of the way. Now, if you do have a pattern though too, if you're trying to get a specific piece on the front, now is a good time to do that. I mean, just to, you know, kind of, oh, I like this though. Look, that'll be folded in half, or it could be folded in half this way. See, it'll be folded half this way, or it'll be folded half this way. So, you know, you get to choose however you want. I'll just take this and cut this in half. So you guys, yeah, I'm trying to do this step by step, just to, you know, make sure we don't miss anything. So, and my glue, I'm probably just gonna glue it down enough so when I take it to my sewing machine and sew it is what I'm gonna do. So let's see here. I like that. That'll be the, okay, so this will be the front and this will be the inside. So now, before though we do that, what we want to do is cover the edges in washi tape. Now, you don't have to do this. You can actually maybe even darken it with some distress ink or a permanent ink. Just something to get rid of the white. Now, I'm doing this because I don't particularly like this washi tape. So I figured, well, let's put this on here. Like I said, there are other creatives out there that have done these. So this is nothing new. And it doesn't have to be glue. This does not have to be glued down, especially if you're going to sew it or just, well, if you're not sewing, yeah, glue it. But this is just something to cover all of the edges up. And I'll show you here in a minute on one of the other ones that I already have gone this far. I mean, I can only go so far on here because I do have to use my sewing machine off camera. Just because I can't get it over here. But here's the one that I've gone, you know, just so far with. So, and see, in the edges might show, especially if this starts fraying. So that's just something to keep in mind, that you do want to, you know, try and think of things that you need to do, you know, before you actually put this on. So yeah, I was trial and error for me. I don't want to use these, but just want to get that little hangover off of there. I don't like using my fabric scissors for this. I'm not sure where my other scissors went to at the moment. Okay. I digress. So sorry. Like I said, that's all this part is for. And if you even need to put notes on your cardstock, you can. It's all going to be covered up. Oh, let's see. Oh, there they are. They're hiding. Let me see. Get these scissors out. So I'm going to need those again. Like I said, you guys, I'm not sure how long these little videos are. Me, I like to keep them like 30 minutes. I think if it goes any farther than that, it's like, I know for me, like sometimes I just need 30 minutes. That's it, because, you know, I have other things I need to do. But some people don't mind, or maybe they have that time set aside to watch videos. I'm not sure. So I'll just kind of get those off of there. There we go. Like I said, this is not going to, this is the part that might show, may not show. It's just, you never know. Okay, then you can go into with your boning folder and really press, especially the where your spine is. And it doesn't matter which side is the inside or the outside. So, okay, and let's see. Now, before we go farther, this is the, it's a brad I call it a charm brad, where you can hang like charms on that you've created. So, here, let me show you. So this one is permanent. It doesn't come off, but you can make yours where you can take them off. I just wrapped cords around here and then just strung all the beads on. So that's up to you. But it's important also to think about where your stitches are going to go for your signatures. This might be blending in with the fabric a little bit, but you want that brad up high enough that it doesn't interfere with the signatures, because your needle will have a hard time going through it. So let's see, I think I didn't have that measurement on here, but I probably should. So let's see, I think I did, it looks like, okay, let's go this way. Yeah, it looks like 3/4 of an inch. So we can measure 3/4 of an inch. And then just poke it with the hole. Well, you kind of do want to line it up, I guess, right? Let's try and get the halfway point here, which I think is about there. Yeah. And then just mark like the 1/2 inch, which up a little bit higher than I had it. So yeah, I'll just put that there. So you're not going to see that, but what we're going to do is I'm going to make a hole here, and then we'll see it on the other side. Ow! Nice. And don't do that. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Oh, injured myself on camera. Okay, we'll live. So, see what I mean? It'll be on the other side. Is that the side I decided? I believe so, yeah. Okay, now it's just a matter of the glue. That hole's going to be on the other side, and we will have an area to poke through. My finger's bleeding. Okay, you guys, don't do what I did. There's other things. You can put a book under it. You can put a piece of foam, which I have right here by me. So, yeah. Okay, I think we got it. I don't want blood on my fabric. Okay, so what we could do is we could do the front cover. And you can be like, you can actually like make your design or whatever. Like this would have been a perfect spot, I think, for the spine, but there's just not quite enough room on there. So let's see here. I'll just put this underneath here because that's where I'm going to put the glue. So like I said, you guys, I'm not even using liquid glue. This is just to hold this down for me, just until I get it to the sewing machine. The fabric tack, like I said, your fabric, on some fabrics it actually will bleed through, so you kind of have to, you know, be aware of that, and it changes the color of the fabric. I've had that happen to me. I don't think it would happen on this type of upholstery fabric because it's thick enough. Even if it does seep through, I don't think it changes the color. So okay. And like I said, I give it myself a lot of space here for going around here. So we'll just press that down and fold it a little bit. Okay, how about if I grab my foam this time? I'm going through. Yeah. Not to go through the finger, and this is just to get that going for you. You want to, you know, place your brad in there before you get the inside piece on. Oh, there it is. Like I said, this is from when I first did it. I did not do that, so I'm gonna get that on. And if you need to clip the top, any one of these, you can. I think it was a little bit long, if I remember right. And I don't think you can turn it the other way because, you know, you want this hanging down. So you cannot do that. And let's see, I did have my pliers over here at one point in time. Like I said, you just want to clip that down just a little bit. And we don't know where those are. Huh. I thought I had everything over here. Oh, there they are right in front of me. I do. Okay. These pliers have the little clip in here. So before you press it down, just pull it back up and just give that a little clip just so it's hidden underneath. It should, yeah, comes right off. And let's see, and now it's sharp, so be careful. Let's see, we'll get these pliers back up here so I can find them next time. And there we go. Now that's ready to go. So now you're just going to do the same thing again. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to trim around here. It's a little bit easier to see. I just use pinking shears to trim. So, let's see. I am going to have to stop, though, before I start sewing. I just kind of wanted this a little bit of a series. So, see, that gives you this here. It helps, too, so your fabric doesn't fray all the way. Okay, I'm just kind of looking at my notes to make sure I'm following everything. Let's see. And yeah, if you have a macaroni cheese box, it really makes it nice because all I did was like cut the edges off and then just made it 5 inches tall. So let's see, the washi tape. Again, you can use craft paint, permanent marker, attach the bat arm. Oh, okay. Here's another thing. If you want to add a tie inside instead of worrying about like the brads or something like that, you can do that now. You just, you know, you put a strip in there. I mean, I could, you know what? I think I'll do that. I'll go ahead and just put something in here. We'll glue it in here. Just, you know, instead of just, I'm not sure how long the tie should be. So it's probably going to be a lot longer than it actually needs to be, just because, just, you know, to make a decent sized bow. Oh, that looks about right. We're just going to go with it. And this is sari silk. You don't have to use sari silk. You can use ribbon, some sort of string if that's what you prefer to do. But see, this will really secure it in here. It's going to be glued, and then also it's going to be sewn in. So let's see, where's the center piece? I'll just go ahead and do it this way on this one. And like I said, this is going to be sewn in, so this really is not going to be a problem because I'm using a glue stick. I'd prefer to use a glue stick on everything. But like I said, it'll be sewn on the edges, so glued and sewn. It should not move once it's sewn. And the sari silk does have a lot of fraying, so just be aware of that. The string is sticking to my finger because I have glue on it. Okay, like I said, this is actually this piece of cardboard I was actually using for covering something while I painted, looks like. a little bit extra there on the edge. Just like I said, this is kind of like for like pinning. Instead of pinning, I just, you know, use the glue stick. So this will probably be it for this one. I mean, I'll get the other piece on. But I just, like I said, I can't sew. And I do want this to be like a series. I don't want it to be too long. So I don't even know how much time. Oh, it's been 20 minutes. So it'll probably be just perfect. Like I said, I just want to kind of keep these in steps. And what I've written down actually is, I think that was step 4. Yeah, step 5 is sewing. So these are 4 steps. And then if you guys want to follow along, it would be a perfect opportunity now just to kind of, you know, if you want to just catch up and get to this point and decide if you're going to sew around the edges or if you're going to glue, and just, you know, get to this point. If you know, you don't need to put this sari silk in if you're going to just use the eyelet, sorry, and then just, you know, thread it through like this one. I mean, there's just a lot of different ways to close it. I just thought it'd be nice just to have a little closure on here, you know. So, and then with, even with it glued in, you're not going to, you know, it's not going to interfere with your pattern, whatever you've chosen. So maybe this might only be a couple of videos, but like I said, I just wanted to kind of break it down. We'll kind of have to see. It might be 3. Well, it probably, we could probably, as long as you gather all of your papers, and mine are already cut, so you'll just, you know, like I said, just get your stuff gathered together, and then we can continue this. Yeah, this part right here is a little bit tricky just because of the metal on it. I think the reason I came up with that, where that is too, is I can sew over that without it in my needle hitting it. So, like I said, you guys, this is not for the permanent adhering at all. This is just to hold it in place. And then when I get to my sewing machine, nothing's going to move on me. So like if you don't have any of those brads, that would be perfect too. Oh, you know what? I did want to show you something else that you don't necessarily need these either. Let's see here. This is a removable, these are just some really personal things of mine, but this is a removable charm. And this is just the wax threads, and you can tie or glue these on. I think that one was glued on, but see, you can tie it on. These are just some things that I like. My granddaughter gave me this. I love hey I love music, so I have a guitar. This is a little insulin bottle from my dog. She just was diagnosed with diabetes. And then this is from my uncle that just passed away. He was a mechanic, and they found all kinds of tools everywhere, and they were encouraged to take them. So that is that. Let me see. I was going to put it on a book for you. This one already has a charm, but this is how this, you clip it in some pages. See if you can see this. And then, it hangs out like this. And then, so, you know, if you want to change it or you need to work in it, you can remove it. So I think this is a great option. So I just wanted to show you that. That was one of the things I wanted to show you. Or you can get one of those claw necklace clamps and also clip on here, and then that way it's removable also. It just depends maybe what you have, or you know, what you don't want to purchase. So, you know, okay. Kind of just reminded myself of things that you can do, and you don't want to clip your, sorry, silk or your tie there. So there's plenty of room. There's plenty of room in there. See, and then we'll sew this. See, this is showing just a little bit. You're in there, so you just need to either darken it or cover it, however you want to do that. There's total options on this. And then maybe you want more of a snowy maybe fabric with I mean, there's all kinds of fabric out there, you guys. Or maybe you, even if you have something that you're not using any longer, maybe like some type of pillow cover or quilt, maybe you're not using, that you don't mind cutting up. I always try to think of things like that, that if I don't have it, that specific item, maybe I can use something else that I have. So you do get a little bit of fraying with the pinking shears, but it stops at some point. That's what the pinking shears do for fabric. Like I said, see, that's not glued down. That's just holding it in place for me. And then I'm trying to line them up with the other zigzags, but I don't know if it's really working. Okay, so there we go. There's that. So there you go, guys. Hope you come back for the next day, which possibly could finish it up, definitely. There we go. See, and this, you can tie, like I said, it's moving a little bit, but it will be sewn down. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I hope you like that, and maybe it'll only be a part 2. We'll see. Possibly part 3. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and happy crafting until the next day. Bye-bye.